Hello YouTube, this is Magda98 and today I'm going to do a review of iOS 7. The first major feature that was announced today is the revision of the entire UI of the operating system, bringing an entirely new look to iOS. The first thing you can see is the removal of the signal bar, as well as the removal of all sorts of clutter of the main page. Every single icon and app in iOS has gotten some sort of design revision. All of the pre-installed apps that Apple supplies in iOS has been completely redone in the graphic department, such as reminders, music, phone, notes, notification center, and I can go on, but pretty much you get the idea. There's been some design revision in each app in some way or another. Some of the most drastic changes can be noticed in the weather application, where you can see that it has adopted a very similar look to the Yahoo weather app that was released earlier this year. And you can scroll through and it will give you the kind of like the weather in the background, sort of showing how it looks. Now it's not doing that immediately, probably because it's trying to gather information for some of these, but as you can see, it kind of works. Two great new additions to the iOS feature set is the new multitasking, where if you want to just get rid of an app, you just flip up, 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 and you can also see all the apps that are running and what they're doing. So, another great new function is something called Control Center, which you can control everything that goes on in your phone. If you want to use a flashlight, you have a flashlight to use. The clock app that just launches clock, that launches calculator, that launches camera. The AirDrop feature, which I can't really get to work because I don't have another iOS device running iOS 7 yet. AirPlay, which is the same as old AirPlay. Music controls, brightness controls, airplane mode, wireless, Bluetooth, do not disturb, rotation lock. Apple also has greatly improved folders. So now when you click on a folder, it opens it up, but you can also swipe through apps. So no longer are you limited to the grid that you were before. You can have several pages of folders, removing the need to have several pages of the same category of folders. Another awesome thing that they did with the interface is the removal of all that fake felt and leather and all sorts of other fake design language. So when you launch something like Game Center, which used to be filled with this stuff, you get very simple dots that move around. So I'm not going to sign in right now, but you can kind of get the idea. The iOS keyboard also has been improved, so I can just quickly type a message, and you can see that it also plays this new animation whenever you send it. Apple has redesigned both the iTunes Store, that makes it easier to discover music on the iTunes Store, as well as the new App Store, which you also can update automatically now instead of having to go in and update each one by hand. A big improvement was made in the music app, introducing new thing called iTunes Radio. Now this is like Pandora or whatever Google announced at Google I/O, where what you do is you pick a station, you click it, it will play music from that radio station of, it's like a category-based radio station. Now, it's ad-supported for free, and then any iTunes Match users, which I am an iTunes Match user, will get ad-free on top of, with the same amount that you pay for iTunes Match. So you pay $25, you get iTunes Match and iTunes Radio for that one price. But in the beta, I've noticed that I actually have been getting ads. Siri has gotten many new improvements, including a new user interface. What is the weather like in New York today?
Better take an umbrella to New York City, New York today.
So, same old Siri, you know, but with a new interface. Now, there's supposed to be new male and female voices coming out soon, but I'm not sure when that's going to happen. So I'll try another one. What are movies playing in Los Angeles today?
Looking. I found quite a number of movies playing today near Los Angeles, California.
So it's a lot smarter, plus the fact that it has the new user interface and it will be getting new voices. One last improvement I want to show you is the new lock screen that they have. So as you can see, it looks a lot cleaner. Still do the regular slide to unlock. But another thing is you get this dynamic wallpaper too if you choose to have it, where the little bubbles will move around depending on how you tilt the device. And also if you slide to unlock, you get this new animation. And if you choose to, you have the dynamic background still, as you can still see. So that's just a cool little feature that they added. Now, that is all I'm going to show for right now of iOS 7. Now, this is the very first beta, so there will be more stuff coming. If you have a question about this operating system, just leave a comment and subscribe, and I will hopefully answer your question. And I might do another review depending on, I'll collect your comments, and I'll do another review on the stuff that you guys request me to show you guys. So, this has been a Mac 98 production. Goodbye.